Hey lovely Daisy, this video is for you. You asked about how to live in the end. And actually the living in the end is not the problem or is not the challenge. It's, do you believe you're worthy of it? Do you believe you can create that which you want? If I speak for myself, I had a lot of problems in the beginning with acting as if. And the more you do it, it's like a muscle. You train a muscle. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And also, do you know this thought? Why is it not here yet? I've been acting as if the whole time. As soon as that thought comes up, you're not living in the end. So living in the end itself is actually super easy. It's all the other things that are going on in your head, like how to do it. Am I doing it right? It's how I do it. And I will also read you a little bit of what Neville says about it. And then it's a bit long, but you can replay this, of course. And every time you pick up something new. And also, I will put a video in the link. I will put a video in the description, a link to a video that Nevolution made about the perfect image. And it's really wonderful. It's also a Neville Goddard lecture. So the tip that I want to give you is take a pen and paper and sit down and feel into, okay, if this were so at this moment, the thing that you wish could be together with an SP, could be owning that car that you wish, could be having a wonderful, perfect relationship with your parents. It could be anything. Sit down, close your eyes and feel. How would I feel now? And write it down. Also, think of a couple of situations that are happening daily, and how would you react to these situations if you were to have the thing that you want? So for instance, you want to have a better relationship with your parents, and the relationship is not so good at the moment. If you live from the end result of, I have a good relationship with my parents, and your mom would call you, how would you behave? How would you react? Would you be super happy to talk to her? Or would you be like, oh my goodness, my mom calls again, I don't want to answer? Nothing is right or wrong in this because you're constantly learning and adjusting. So at first, what will happen probably is that she will call and you will like, oh, I don't want to answer. But as soon as you start to really live from the end result and do that long enough, you will be happy when she calls, and then everything changes. So you can always check yourself. An SP, because that was actually your question, right? And I did it on purpose. I went to something that doesn't have so much maybe pressure on it, because that's a thing that we tend to do, things that we really want and we think we can't have it, and it's not true. You can have everything you want, you just have to believe that you can. So things that we really want, we tend to get hold on so tight to it that it breaks. Treat the relationship with your SP and the want that you have towards it, treat it as a butterfly. Just act as if you have this beautiful, delicate butterfly on your hand, and that is the relationship between you and your SP. So that first of all. Then when you live from the end, every time you think of him, you're like, I'm so wonderful that we have this wonderful relationship together. Also, every time that you see his name or hear his name somewhere, you will notice that at first, when you're not really living from the end, you'll be like, oh, was this his name? What does it mean? Is this a sign? But when you're living from the end, you'll be like, ooh, so nice hearing his name. I wonder if he's also thinking of me at the moment, but I will talk to him later, so I'll check it. Do you feel the difference? Also, there's nothing right or wrong. You can just use the information you get from the outside and your reaction to it to, okay, where do I still have work to do? Am I really living from the end result? Or am I pretending? I hope this helps a little, Daisy, and please, I'm more than welcome to clarify. I love doing these videos and explaining, and I want us all to get everything we wish for. Okay, 6 minutes in, it's long. Chapter 14, The Effortless Way, from The Power of Awareness, Neville Goddard. The principle of least action governs everything in physics, from the path of a planet to the path of a pulse of light. Least action is the minimum of energy multiplied by the minimum of time. Therefore, in moving from your present state to the state desired, living in the wish fulfilled, you must use the minimum of energy and take the shortest possible time. So don't put effort in it. Use it as, see it as a gentle, delicate butterfly. Your journey from one state of consciousness to another is a psychological one. So, to make the journey, you must employ the psychological equivalent of least action, and the psychological equivalent is mere assumption. So you assume you're already there. You're already there. You don't have to do anything. Well, the day you fully realize the power of assumption, you discover that it works in a completely conformity with its principle. It works by means of attention minus effort. Thus, with least action, through an assumption, you hurry without haste and reach your goal without effort, because creation is finished. What you desire already exists. It is excluded from view because you can only see the contents of your own consciousness. It is the function of an assumption to call back the excluded view and restore full vision. So it's already there and you already know it. That's why you asked the question about how to live in the wish fulfilled. It is not the world, but your assumptions that change. An assumption, nice word, brings the invisible into sight. It is nothing more nor less than seeing with the eye of God, i.e., imagination. For the Lord seeth not as a man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. The heart is the primary organ of sense, hence the first cause of experience. When you look on the heart, you are looking at your assumptions, and assumptions determine your experience. Watch your assumption with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Assumptions have the power of objective realization. Every event in the visible world is the result of an assumption or idea in the unseen world. The present moment is all important, for it is only in the present moment that our assumptions can be controlled. The future must become the present in your mind if you would wisely operate the law of assumption. And the future becomes the present when you imagine that you already are what you will be when your assumption is fulfilled. Be still, which is least action, and know that you are that which you desire to be. The end of longing, like wanting to be there, but I'm not there yet. Should be being. You are there yet. You are living in the wish fulfilled. Translate your dream into being. Perpetual construction of future states without the consciousness of already being them, that is, picturing your desire without actually assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, is the fallacy and mirage of mankind. It's simple, futile daydreaming. So actually, this end part is what you shouldn't do. Be still and know that you are that which you desire to be. Wow, Daisy, it's a long video. I hope it helps. I'm sure it helps. And I know you will rock this. And it's just like training this muscle. Falling down, getting back up. Falling down, getting back up. And it doesn't matter how many times you fall down. It matters how many times you get back up. You've got this. You're a beautiful conscious creator. We all are. And as I said, if you have any more questions about this, want some clarification, I'm more than happy to make another video. Big, big hug, much love, and see you all soon. Bye.